Have you ever heard a player or your friend or a coach say, hey, even if it's a slice serve, you still need to pronate on your serve? If you don't know what pronation means, look it up, Google it. But I'm not going to explain the meaning here. But actually, I should. So what it is you're actually turning your wrist and pronating outward with your arm, not just your wrist actually. So it's more of a forearm, but you're actually doing it with the whole shoulder. But that's what pronation is. A lot of players have these questions where like, do you need to pronate on a slice serve? And I'm going to show you the difference today. Okay, I actually hit it perfectly on that one, so I'm just going to go with that one. Anyways, so do you need to pronate on a slice serve? If you watch closely and with the slow motion on that last serve I just hit, I do not pronate, or like all the way. I do not pronate on my slice serve. Now, when I was a junior, I was at IMG, formerly Nick Bollettieri Tennis Academy. I was actually a scholarship student there, and the director there actually taught me how to hit a slice serve because I was actually horrible at hitting slice serves. I could only hit flat. Surprisingly, I was like top 3, top 5 in the nation, but I only hit flat serves. I had no wide serve at all. The coach said, hey, like, why don't you learn how to hit slice serves? So he taught me how to hit slice serves. And the way he taught me was, do not pronate. Just try to throw the racket like a tomahawk. And actually, my English wasn't perfect at that time. I didn't even know what tomahawk is, but I knew what he was trying to explain. So he was trying to tell me, throw the blade, okay, the frame part of the ball, or frame part of the racket towards the ball, instead of actually pronating or opening up to square up your racket face to hit the ball. I'm like, okay, that's easy, because I knew how to control the racket, obviously. It's just no one taught me. Okay, it's kind of weird, isn't it? I was top 5 in the nation, and no one taught me how to hit a slice serve until I was like, 16, 17. Crazy. Anyways, so I hit my first one, and basically I hit the net, because obviously if you go no racket face at all, it's going to hit the net. There's no power. So obviously, knowing that, I was like, oh, I could hit slice. I could, set a different target and hit a little bit higher. Intuitively, because I've been playing so much, I knew how to do it, okay? And I'm going to explain to you how to hit up on the slice serve and get it in instead of, getting it into the net like that. But the point is, that's how I learned how to hit a slice serve. And not every pro pronates on a slice serve. Now, then how do you hit a pronate? How do you hit a pronated slice serve? And how do they do it? Because their racket face is opening. So basically what they're doing is they're coming out to hit the ball more like I do, where I throw the frame at the ball. But what they're doing is they're trying to delay the pronating part of the swing. So when you're actually, so here I'll show you. When I hit a flat serve, I pronate early, okay? But the thing is, to square up the racket face. If I'm trying to hit a slice serve by pronating, which I don't do, but a lot of the pros do, is they go here and then they pronate almost after they hit the ball. So that way you're almost like smothering the ball, and you could still get that slice by pronating. You see that? So you could still do it with the pronation. It just, but you don't have to. So there's two ways to do it. My slice serve is actually really good, so you don't really necessarily have to do a pronating slice serve. You could just try to get the feel of it with not pronating and coming in like this, and it's still not easy to read. So it's your choice, but I actually recommend you guys, which probably 95% of you guys are recreational players, I actually recommend you guys trying to do a slice serve without pronating, and like I said, with the actual slice, hitting the net first and then trying to lift your target up a little bit at a time. It's the same thing. Try to hit your slice serve with the frame, but try to hit the net and then bring up your target. I just want you to notice the difference between a pronating slice and non-pronating slice on the serve. That's it for today. I just wanted you to notice the difference. I kind of told you how to do it. You kind of delay the pronation after you hit the ball. So you're kind of smothering it, like you're brushing it, and then you do the pronation. That's how you do it. But I actually recommend you guys trying to do the non-pronated slice serve with your slice serve and try to hit the frame. And it works great. Like, it's very easy to do. It's like you don't need to think about the pronation. And pronation for flat serves, I'll talk about that in other video. I want to thank you for all the comments and the likes that you guys are giving me on the videos. It's actually overwhelming. So many positive comments. But I just can't get to all of them. But keep them coming. I do look at them. I do get ideas. And if I do see something that I feel like a lot of people would benefit from, if I explain what it is, then I usually do the video. But thanks again. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.